Right, everybody, hello and welcome guys to the brand new video. So as I was setting everything up, getting ready to record here, I was sitting here and thinking whether I should prepare some kind of speech or something, like overall how I'm supposed to even go about doing this video, but I decided to just do it naturally as I always do, go with the flow. So yeah, today we're going to be checking out, of course, BTS's comeback with the album Arirang and the song Swim. It feels really so surreal saying it right now because of course I knew that this day was going to happen, right? But actually realizing that this is the moment when I'm going to hear the song for the first time. You guys obviously have heard the song already and you know about the meaning of Arirang, you know what it means. I don't gotta explain it to you. I also know the meaning, so because of it, I think in when I'm watching the music video, I will be trying to find the connection to the story of those 7 students, right? We all know about that. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a very long video. I'm sure this is a very big deal. BTS is the group that I started my K-pop journey with, and you know, through all the content that I've seen for them, all the episodes of Run BTS, you know, Bon Voyage, In the Soup, and all the other shows, the connection that I built with them and the documentaries, of course, is undeniable. It's absolutely undeniable. So I was waiting and I was patient, and here we go, guys. So maybe this is even going to be like a triple listen or something. Probably not. I will just be pausing so much during the second listen, but the first one is going to be with no lyrics and no pausing. I will just be listening to the music, but in any case, like, of course I'm going to make my final conclusions about how I feel about the song at the end of the video, right? Like I always do. But like in any case, this is such an important event, so I'm sure that in any case I'm going to enjoy it. So let's see. I'm absolutely not ready, guys. I don't know if you can tell, I'm really trying to like suppress my nervousness right now. Like I'm way more nervous than I usually am. This intro has been way too long already. So yeah, with this said, let me check my volume one more time. Yeah, the volume is good. Let's go. Once again, I will really try my best not to pause except this part. Yeah, let's just go, guys. I don't know. Let's just go. Let me take my final sip of water because this is it. We're doing it, guys. This is the comeback. Guys. Oh my god. Okay. The scenes that we saw in the teaser. I think I can pause here because this is not like me breaking up the flow of the song. So I'm definitely connecting the you know, the ships and everything to the fact that the journey to the United States for those 7 students was via sea, although it was probably with a steamer, right? Not like with a sail boat. Okay, we've got the flag in the back. Okay.
Waterfalling off your skin. Swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim. Swim. This is how it all begins. Swim. I just wanna dive. Map world, gone away. I still wake up in this map world. Name a place that I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody in this map world.
This is incredible.
Don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep. Tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. Just so easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the sharks. I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim. Wanna fall off your skin. Swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim.
Wow. See everyone. like that.
I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole scene. I can feel the high waves coming. Why you run away, you can run it. Salt on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be.
Wow, I actually didn't expect to see anything like this. Wow,
swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim. This is how it all begins. Swim.
Man, James' voice right
I
there.
just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Splash, drip, make waves with my two friends. Splash, drip, I just wanna take it across the line. Under here, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Turn my face from the west. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Swim, water falling off your skin. Swim, I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, let it all begin.
Wow, his voice is just...
I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
This is not the end, right? This is not... Wow, guys, this might be the end, yes. Wow, this all really turned out not like I expected, to be honest, guys. Like I said, yeah, we see this. Okay, the journey. Right? Okay. That was definitely an image of a steamer, right? Right. Oh no, we've got the sails. It's like a blend. You see, there's the Wow, guys, this is really, like, in terms of the music, because I've reacted to the teasers, I knew that it was going to have this kind of vibe. So musically, it did not surprise me. I think where it did surprise me is the lyrics, and of course I didn't catch everything. I caught, some of the lines, so I definitely need to see the lyrics right here. And secondly, with the music video, I genuinely thought that it was going to, like, fully show the story. Maybe I was making too much of a connection of, like, Arirang and like the album, the name of the album, Arirang, and what it means, like the folk song and that whole story, and connecting it directly to this music video. And I thought it was going to be, like, really showing that. But maybe it's not necessarily the case. Maybe it kind of does in a way, but not as explicitly as I thought it would. But this is really the only way that I can connect the ships, all of the ships that we see here, to the concept of the album. So definitely do let me know how you understand it. Like, nothing can be random. That's the thing. Nothing is random in this music video. I'm sure they thought about all the details. And of course, like, once again, the flag, we see the flag right there, the name of the ship, Arirang, you see? Now, yeah, guys, so here we go. Of course, I'm going to be focusing on the music during the second listen here. So I really like just hearing everyone after such a long time, and of course we have the solo works, right? It's not like I haven't heard their voices for a little over two, or actually, well, I mean around 2 years ish, but still, it's like, because all of them are in one song like this, it feels so much different from everything else. So here, how this bassy part just rolls in, this, and I noticed it in the teasers too, and I said how I really like this kind of element in music overall in general, so there is a good chance that the song is actually going to end up being my taste. So let's hear it once again. Yay. Man. This is how it all begins. Nice. I just wanna dive. I'm not even, once again, because I was just so stunned by everything, I'm not even sure in the moment right now whether the full song is in English or there's a blend between English and Korean, so we'll actually figure it out right now. Yes, so we've got our captain, or the person who's in charge of navigation, like a kind of, you see the communication, the very important role obviously on the ship, so it makes sense that the leader is doing it. Let me see that might be important. Let me see this part. Okay. Oh, so wait a second. Huh. Oh, I'm actually, yeah, I think that's just, yeah, I don't know if I'm missing anything in this switch. You see, like, it seems like a regular one. There's nothing like special written over there, unless I'm missing something once again. Some interesting. Map world, gone away. I still wake up in this map world. Name me place that I can read on this map world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep. Tell me where the hell you at, girl. The overall vibe, once again, is kind of like what I anticipated from or after hearing the teasers. But overall, like prior to hearing the teasers, I thought that it was going to be pretty different, like much more in the feels, you know, much more like, oh, you know, kind of sentimental, and you know, almost like we would be so in the feels that it would kind of hurt, but at least how the melody feels here, it's actually somewhat upbeat and bright. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. So easy, baby, so hard. And so, you see, the lyrics, of course, we could interpret them in many ways, but at the surface level, right? We just look at them, and it's kind of like, I mean, we can never really simply interpret BTS's lyrics. There's always a deeper meaning. But yeah, you see, like on the surface level, it's not, you know, like Life Goes On, for example. Like you see the lyrics for that song, and it's instantly you realize what it's about. It was like the current situation back then in the world, right? How everyone was struggling, everyone was in the same boat together. But here, it kind of, again, without like going really deep and analyzing and interpreting the lyrics in some other ways, it seems like it's about a love interest. So that also kind of came as a surprise to me. Yeah, Guys, once again, the bassy elements, I'm really enjoying them here.
So easy to make it so hard.
Yeah.
Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim.
Yeah. I wanna check it out, this transition once again.
Baby, I just
I really like that little ding, some kind of higher frequency sound that they added there for the transition.
I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim.
Yay. Okay.
Wanna fall in love with your skin. Swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you.
Yay, that little run on you, the word you.
Swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim.
Wow.
This is how it all begins.
Yeah.
I just wanna dive. Water so deep. Water so deep.
Now
Take it up
it's your sugar. Here we go.
I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole scene. I can feel the high waves coming. While you run away, you can run it. Salt on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be.
Wow, guys. No, actually, the more I'm listening, you could really, of course, like, the logical way to interpret the lyrics would be lyrics about a love interest, right? Like it's kind of like a story about the love interest. And but those lines where it's like, I'm ready for the whole sea, it's like they're coming back, right? And now they're ready for the journey that's ahead of them. They can feel the high waves coming. Again, that's about, like, you know, the waves of maybe waves of their concerts, waves of attention from people, waves that they're going to be making on the charts with their music. So you could really interpret the lyrics in so many different ways. Yeah, and also the only place that I want to be. Again, it kind of like could be about, okay, with the love interest, or of course it could be with army, you know, like being on stage, being in front of the fans. This little dance interlude actually was pretty emotional, you see? Man, this line is just so emotional. I don't know. It just sounds so right. I really like the melodies on it. I could spend the whole life watching it. A lifetime watching it, sorry. Man, I personally think Jin's voice really suits this line and this range and this kind of melody, this intensity. I was talking for so long, guys, that I needed to restart the camera. So the way he's right, it's like the intensity is just right, and his honey voice is coming out so amazingly. It's like just here. Wow, I instinctively just wanted to close my eyes to fully focus on his voice, guys. Wow, he's really standing out to me. Nice, that was really good too. Okay, to hold B. Yeah. Baby, everything can be so sad. Through my face from the west. I just wanna die. Swim. Man. Oh, his voice is shining too. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Yay. Okay, hold on. I think on the word time, listen, so lifetime. I could spend a lifetime. Wow, he added that little vibrato on the word time, and it's just like those little details, they make their vocals so beautiful. I feel like out of everything, like, no, I'm going to talk about it later. Hold on.
I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, let it all begin.
Back to January.
Swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Yeah, and that word again, let it all begin. Right? It's like the new beginning. Man, wow, them standing next to the name of the ship, Arirang. It's like, wow, guys, maybe it's them like in the sea. In the sea is dangerous, right? It's a scary place if you think about it, right? And the world right now, with everything going on, is a very scary place, but they've got each other. They're together and they're on this ship, which in this moment in time is called Arirang. Of course, with the next album, the ship is going to have a different name, but it will be all the same. Like it's kind of the same. It'll be the same ship, and together they're sailing through the world and taking us together with them and providing this place of safety, you know, kind of like that. Am I going way too deep into it? I don't know, you guys tell me. Yeah, this I really don't understand, to be honest. Like, you could say that she imagined it so vividly, you know, that kind of she went through that experience and came back. No, but really, guys, I really want to hear all the details because I'm sure I missed so much. I really tried my best to like pick up on the details. Yeah. Okay. So let's end here. So this was Swim, guys, by BTS. So first of all, when it comes to the storyline, I think I've mentioned everything that I could figure out. When it comes to the music video itself, I really like that it's so natural. Like, it was real sets, you know, a real ship in the real ocean or, you know, sea. But like, I don't think we got any CGI in this one, and I'm a big fan of, like, you know, seeing real stuff in music videos. So I really appreciate that they like really went all out and committed to this concept, even though I'm sure they faced some of the struggles. Inevitably, they decided to actually like do it in real life and get the ship and get on the ship. So secondly, about the song, the main things that I paid attention, I think the main thing was their voices. Like, seriously, their voices. And maybe I talked a little more about particular members, but I really connected to everyone's voice. Once again, first thing, it's because it's the first time hearing them all together in one piece of music after such a long time. But secondly, just how the instrumental was relatively held back. Yes, we got the bassy layer, which I really enjoyed. I think that was my favorite part about the instrumental design. I really liked how it was, you know, kind of toned down, and it had the, I don't want to say sadder feel to it, but, you know, it wasn't overly bright. Like, some of the elements of the instrumental were a bit brighter, but overall it was kind of like the ocean, to be honest, kind of floaty like this, somewhat calm, but at the same time had the deep feeling to it. So, and I really liked, once again, the balance, how it wasn't overpowering in any sense, and we could really appreciate the melody on their voices and the tone of their voices. So in that sense, I just really liked how the melody, or sorry, the instrumental and their voices went together. So for my personal musical taste, I did like this one. I did like it quite a lot. I think I connected more to the vocal parts because, you know, overall, I'm in general in music more leaning towards vocals. Like, I like vocals more, but of course I connect to the rap songs a lot as well, and there are so many amazing rap songs that I just like absolutely love. But in this case, once again, it's like the overall experience, instrumental plus the vocals, and I like the instrumental, the bassier instrumental, more towards the more vocal oriented parts. Right now, in the moment, I can't say that it's going to be, my favorite song that I've heard from them. Definitely, a lot of their music made a much stronger impact on me, just, individually. I'm not talking about the whole experience. I'm not talking about the fact that they came back finally. But just, as the audio separately, there are many songs that I like much more than this one, but it's totally fine. It's just my personal subjective musical taste. I'm not saying that the song is bad in any sense. It's just how I'm feeling about it. But I did like it quite a lot. Like, really, I think it's going to grow on me, but in a different sense. Like, I wouldn't call it catchy. It's not like a super catchy song that's specifically designed to have, like, that part, or like the song that would be a good fit for a challenge, right? A dance challenge. We didn't have any choreography here, obviously, but kind of expected, So yeah, I think I've really covered everything. At least when it comes to what I think about the whole experience. It still feels kind of surreal. I don't know. I will need a minute to really come to terms with the fact that this was it. Like, I can go and check out the B-sides now. I'm incredibly excited about the B-sides. Really looking forward to all the music. Yeah, guys, so do let me know how you feel about this one. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of their new journey. Like, they were right there standing at the front of the ship with the name Arirang. This is just the beginning, and the brighter future is ahead of them. I really like that throughout the whole music video, their whole journey, the weather is sunny. Like, it's almost like they're bringing the sunny weather with them, because with their confidence, they're moving into the brighter future, even though the sea is potentially dangerous. Yeah, trying to not go too deep into it. So yes, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Once again, share your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. And with this said, catch you all in the next video, guys. As always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love.